What is going on, good people? I'm coming to you today to share a little bit of a story. It's more of a beware type of story, not your typical story time, but it's more of a cautionary tale. How about that? Cautionary tale. Okay. So, if you guys follow me on social media,
if you're not following me on social media, get your life together. Follow me on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Google Plus, you name it, Pinterest. I mean, all of that.
Anyway, if you follow me on social media, you know that my daughter and I recently went on a little road trip. I wanted to do something for her before she went back to school, so we just, took a little drive through Georgia, and we had a really, really good time. Anyway, I'm all off topic. The point is, prior to me putting my car on the road, I decided that I would go and get it checked out. It was just going to be me and my daughter out on the open road. I didn't want anything to possibly go wrong that I had some control over. So I scheduled my appointment at the dealership. I own a Nissan. So I went to the Nissan dealership, and they did an oil change. They rotated my tires. They topped off all of my fluids. They did a inspection and just checked little things to make sure everything was copacetic. So they came back with the final inspection report and said everything looks great. The only two things that we see are, number one, you need to get a new cabin air filter. Okay. Number two, you need to look into getting some rear brakes because they are at, and I quote, 25% life expectancy. You need to get them as soon as possible because we would hate for you to be somewhere and you got in an accident because you didn't have any rear brakes. Mind you, I'm going out of town the very next day. So I'm like, Lord Jesus. Okay.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So after the guy tells me all of this, I start thinking and I'm like, wait a minute. Didn't I just get new rear brakes earlier this year? Nonetheless, I got it at another car place. It wasn't a dealership, it was Tires Plus to be exact. So I was like, you know what, I'll look into it later. Sure enough, I go rifling through my glove compartment and I find my paperwork. I got new rear brakes just on March the 13th. So from March to August, you're telling me that my rear brakes have just completely vanished, disintegrated into thin air, and to the point where it's a caution, like it's an immediate concern. I said, okay. I said, let me call Tires Plus. I called Tires Plus. I explained to them the situation. I give them the invoice number. They say,
yeah, we see right here that you came in. You got new rear brakes on March the 13th, and they should not be worn down, especially not to 25%. Can you bring the car in tomorrow?
I can't bring the car in tomorrow because I'm going out of town.
Well, as soon as you get back, can you bring the car in?
Sure, no problem. I brought the car in Monday morning, which was yesterday. They do a free brake inspection, and they actually call me into the bay area where they actually put your car up on the lift. They remove my tires and they let me see my rear brakes. I had so much padding and life left on my pads, on my rear brake pads. I would not have needed rear brakes for quite a while. So in essence, the people at the dealership, or should I say this particular guy, he basically told me that I needed new rear brakes, meaning that I got new rear brakes in March and I did not get new front brakes. So I got brand new rear brakes and I have eating away at my new rear brakes and still don't need front brakes. That was like the thing that didn't make sense to me. Like, I'm like, so it's something wrong with my car or something, because how am I just eating away consistently at my rear brakes and not my front brakes? So anyway, needless to say, the point of this is, number one, there are some shifty people in this world that are money hungry and will try to get over on you. Number two, there are some good, honest people in this world. Those people could have tried to, knock me over the head at Tires Plus as well, but they didn't. They actually were like, ma'am, come out here. We want to show you. We don't want to try to get you for your money. They're honest people, and that's why I go to them. Number three, make sure that you are always on your P's and Q's. And even if something does not make sense right at that moment, go back, sit, think about it. Do your research, which leads me into number four. Always keep that paperwork handy at your fingertips, because you never know when you're going to need to call somebody out. Number five, just be diligent. As a woman, you have always heard that people, especially mechanics, car dealerships, etc., they will try to get over on women because they think women don't know any better. And although we may not know all of the little nuances about cars and such, I'm telling you, y'all gonna have to learn. I'm a single mom and it's so important for us to just always be on the lookout, always be on our P's and Q's, because there's people out there like this man at the Nissan dealership. I wish I could remember his first name. I think it was Will. That's trifling. That's trying to get me to spend extra money on something that I don't need. I'm sure they checked my brakes and saw that they weren't Nissan brakes, that they were aftermarket brakes. And they were like, oh, you need some new ones. No, boo, I don't need no new ones. Okay? Don't come for me, lest I sin for you. Okay? So ladies, the point is, be on your P's and Q's. Be on the lookout. Have your senses heightened, because they out here trying to get us. You always heard it. You always were told, men try to get over on women. Not men, but just like salesmen, mechanics, dealerships. Point is, just be more aware. Be aware. This is a cautionary tale brought to you by Southern Sweet Tea. Anyway, guys, that's it. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I really, really, really appreciate you guys staying tuned and just kicking it with me and just always watching my videos and showing me love in the comment section. I love you guys, and stay tuned for more. See you later. Bye.